Alright guys, welcome to the video. You can see right in front of us there, we're getting right to it. We are at Walt Disney Studio Park here in Disneyland Paris Resort. We did start our day here because the park does close earlier than the Disneyland Park does. So I want to start the day here, talk about all the things that we've done, talk about the things that we didn't do, and just kind of give you a little tour around if you're interested. Park's very crowded today, so bear with me on me trying to get navigate around through things. But as soon as you come in the main entrance is back this way, by the way, behind us. You come in and you go into the first Studio One here, and when you go into there, it gives you very huge, great movie ride vibes in here. So pretty darn cool, guys. I like it in here a lot. Sorry if there's some camera flicker because of the lighting. But yeah, this is your main entrance. This is where everybody goes through here to get to the park. See, they got the Brown Derby. Just pretty cool. So yeah, you walk through here, and just pretty neat looking. Like I said, it gives very great movie ride type vibes. Looks like they do have the tiki lounge or tiki bar. Pretty cool. Leaky Tiki. I think that's how you say that. Anyway, it's really cool. But yeah, very cool little vibe in here. One of my favorite parts of the park, actually. But as you head out, we're gonna head out the door here. And as you head out the door, something kind of obscure is there's actually a partner statue, but it's not at a castle park. So you can see the Hollywood Tower Hotel over there. We'll get to that here in a little bit. But yeah, you can see they got a partner statue here, so kind of unique. I mean, usually a partner statue's in front of the castle, so definitely a weird vibe right there, having the partner statue with the Hollywood Tower. Just different. You don't see that. So pretty cool. Anyways, we're gonna walk around. I'll talk about the Tower of Terror for a little bit, and then we'll go look at Rock and Roller Coaster. One thing I wanted to say is that they do seem to be having a Marvel celebration here, I believe. So they, they do got, plenty of Marvel stuff going on here. Over here, they on this big stage over here, they got a bunch of Marvel characters, I believe. Yeah, I see Captain Marvel up there and stuff. So, and then if you look over here to the left, they actually do have, you can see they got a big Hulk over there and stuff. So definitely the Marvel Fest. I think Summer of Marvel or Season of Marvel or something like that. Season of Superheroes. I think that's what it is. But anyways, it's getting pretty loud over here, so I'm going to cut it, and I'll talk to you guys here in a second. Alright guys, so this is the Hollywood Tower Hotel. That's Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. Actually, it was an exact duplicate of the old Tower of Terror that used to be in California's California Adventure Park, DCA. So yeah, sorry about the wind if the wind is really getting bad. But it's been very windy the past couple of days here. But anyways, yep, pretty much the duplicate, so pretty darn good ride. If you rode the one that was at California Adventure Park, then yeah, you've already experienced it, but it was still pretty cool. You got your, everything's in French and stuff like that, so it just makes it different. But pretty neat, and yeah, we're gonna move on. We're gonna go talk about Rock and Roller Coaster. I just wanted to mention Tower of Terror that is here at the Studio Park. So let's go back and talk about Rock and Roller Coaster, and then I might show you some of the Marvel stuff. It's kind of loud over here though, so I don't know. Anyways, let's go look at Rock and Roller Coaster. Alright guys, so this is Rock and Roller Coaster. This is on the left side of the park. It actually was quite a bit different. The layout was the same, but the entrance, the queue, you can see it's all quite a bit different here. And then the ride is actually different too. Like I said, the layout's the same, but the actual effects and stuff are different. It's more like your, if you ever seen stage show lighting, where they swing around and stuff, the lights swing around and move around a lot and have different colors. It was very much like that throughout the whole ride. It was actually really cool. I don't enjoy it more or less than the Orlando version, but you know, it's about the same. I think I enjoyed them both equally because they were both they're both different and they both have different stories to them, so pretty cool. Anyways, Rock and Roller Coaster was a lot of fun. You can see over here though, they got a ton of Marvel stuff going on. So if you're coming to the park here during this, probably during the whole summer. Looks like they're gonna have all kinds of Marvel things going on here. You can see this big line over here. Everybody's waiting, and then I think they're waiting for a meet and greet in Marvel. But anyways, Rock and Roller Coaster was pretty cool. So we're gonna head back over this way. They actually do have a studio tour here, kind of like the old one that used to, the backlot tour that used to be at Hollywood Studios. So it's actually kind of a duplicate, a little bit different, but pretty much the same thing. So I'm gonna go over and show you guys that. It's been a while since I done any Catastrophe Canyon adventures, so pretty darn neat. But regardless, we're gonna head over to the other side and we'll talk about that and Toy Story and all the other goodies they got over there. But this park is very small. I wanted to note that while we're walking here. So anyways, all right guys, we're a little bit further down. We're over here next to the tower now. You can see they got a pretty good little facade effect here. Little perspective, forced perspective work going on. But as you see, we go by here. You can see they have the studio tour, studio tram tour. Like I said, very, very similar to the one that was at Hollywood Studios, just a little bit different. Not really sure which one was first. I'm sure the one at Hollywood Studios was first. But it looks like it seems to be closed right now, actually. So I'm just going to walk over this way and kind of show you what the vehicles look like if I can. Over this way they do have lights, motors, action. So this is the one that was over at Hollywood Studios. This was where it was originally at. It started at here, and then they imported it to Hollywood Studios. I believe they actually told you that during the Hollywood Studios show if you ever seen it. But if I zoom in here, you can see the little cars there. Anyways, it was a pretty good ride. Like I said, they had Catastrophe Canyon, and then they had kind of another little set. I can't remember what movie it was from, about some dragons attacking London or something like that. But just a few props and stuff. I think they're mostly replicas. But anyways, pretty neat. Haven't got to see Catastrophe Canyon in a long time, so I'm sure some people will appreciate that. But yeah, you can see they have lights, motors, actions. So, it might just be motors, actions here. Stunt show spectacular. But anyways, pretty cool. Like I said, this is the original location of that. It got imported to Hollywood Studios. But if we head over this way, we can head over towards Toy Story Playland, which is kind of like Toy Story Land, just kind of like a mini version of it. So if we head over this way, I'll show you guys what that looks like. Anyways, you can see they got a Buzz Lightyear there, and then you can see here's the entrance to Toy Story Playland. Like I said, very similar vibe to Toy Story Land in Orlando. Of course, this was here first, so I'll make sure to recognize that. The Toy Soldiers Paratrooper ride seems to be open now. It was closed earlier. But back here, they do have a Slinky Dog, like it goes in a circle, but it's closed. You can see they got construction walls up right now. Just seems to be testing. Still not open. Anyways, pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, same type of vibe. But yep, the Slinky Dog attraction here is actually closed, down for refurb, I believe. You can see the big orange track back there. That is the RC Racer. It's like just a half pipe, which is really cool with the RC car from Toy Story. But yeah, this area's got a nice vibe to it. Like I said, if you like Toy Story, you'd be into it. Yeah, if we round the corner here, you can see. Now there's no fast pass for RC Racer. Very low capacity ride. So we waited 45 minutes just to ride this. I'm gonna see if I can get it going here for you guys. So I'll be right back here in a second. that's about it. That is the end of the ride there. It's very short. It has to be because of the capacity. But it's still 45 minutes, so it hasn't gotten any longer since when we waited. But yeah, that is Toy Story Playland here. Very small. This whole park is really small, to be honest. You can see Rex over here. It's pretty neat. But yep, that's Toy Story Playland here. And you can see we're leaving through the monkey barrel. Pretty darn neat. This takes us right over into the Ratatouille area, which is very popular here. We are in France, so I get to see that. But yep, the Ratatouille's a little adventure or whatever. It was okay. You know, if you're a Ratatouille fan, you'd probably like it better than I did. It has the trackless ride system similar to Empire of the Penguin or the new Beauty and the Beast ride. Very, very similar ride system. It was 70-minute wait earlier. We have fast passes, so that didn't matter for us. But yeah, not too bad. Like I said, a little trackless ride system, pretty decent. So still 70 minutes, 15 for single riders. Like I said, fast pass really helped out with that one. But yeah, it wasn't too bad of a ride. I mean, it was, you know, it was decent. It wasn't like one of my favorites or anything. So pretty cool. The best two rides here are definitely Tower of Terror, and Rock and Roller Coaster was really fun too. But anyways, it was neat to ride that. And if you didn't know, this Ratatouille ride is supposed to be the one that's going into Epcot. That's rumored. I mean, I don't know if it's rumored. It pretty much confirmed. They're building it over there, so I don't think Disney's really talked about it much. But yeah, Ratatouille should be going into Epcot. I would say it's the same ride system and everything. So we'll see that in the United States pretty soon. But like I said, just an okay ride. I don't think it's like spectacular or anything like that. Anyways, we're gonna head back towards the front. I want to talk about a few other things over in the animated area. They do have a Cars area that's closed for refurbishment, so not any luck on that one. But anyways, let's go talk some more in the other side here. Yeah, guys, this is Crush's coaster. It's a Maurer spinner, but it's like you're riding on a turtle shell, which is really cool. So the wait is 80 minutes. I'm not sure if we're going to do it or not. So anyway, it's a pretty cool ride. I like the theming on it, definitely. But it's just a very long wait. I'm not sure if we're going to wait because there is no fast pass for this. It's just, you know, standby and single riders only. So shouldn't say standby, it's just a regular line. But anyways, yep, over here on these walls would be the Cars land, but like I said, it's under refurb, so we can't fool with that today. But yeah, so like I said, 80-minute wait. I don't know if we're gonna wait. Might have to ride it some other time, maybe for next time we come here or something. But anyways, just wanted to mention it. It is pretty cool theming. I like it. Just low capacity. I'm kind of surprised Disney built 2 low capacity rides here like that. I know that this park doesn't get very crowded. I think this is probably an exception day. You know, the day is an exception because it's a Saturday, so I'm sure most of the time it's not that crowded here. But anyways, so you can see we're coming back our Studio One. We've come all the way back around. They do have quite a few little theaters and different stuff around here with different shows and whatnot, but I just wanted to show you guys the main attractions. So yep, I'm gonna come back over here. Like you can see we're coming right back up onto where the partner statue was. You can see the tower back there, and that's pretty much the whole park, guys. So pretty small. It does look like they have a few construction projects going on, but not too awful much. So just quite a few refurbs and one big construction project. But other than that, I think it's going to do it here from the studio park. So I'm going to call it quits here, and I will see you guys over at Disneyland Paris, the actual Disneyland park. Alright guys, we've made it over here to Disneyland Paris. You can see it's a little bit darker. We've already done a bunch of stuff. We've done everything here. The only other thing that we haven't done is Casey Jr., which is also a roller coaster here. So we're gonna try to do that a little bit later. But yep, it's now 7:30 local time, so pretty fun. Been a good day, guys. Been a good day. But I want to give you a little tour around Disneyland Paris, and yeah, so let's do that. This is Main Street. I actually really like how Main Street's set up here. It's my favorite part of this park, besides Phantom Manor, but we'll get to Phantom Manor here in a little bit. But yeah, the Main Street's set up really nicely. But yeah, guys, let's. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, and we'll be on Main Street, Main Street. All right, guys, we are officially on Main Street now. Quite the beautiful castle, honestly. It's nice. Sleeping Beauty Castle, a lot bigger than the one in California. Like I said, I think Main Street's probably definitely the best part of this park. The rest of the park looks really cool. By Pirates of the Caribbean was closed due to refurbishment. That's okay though. I'm just kidding. I'm not really mad. I wish I could have rode it, but that's okay. But yeah, Main Street's pretty awesome here. I do like these little caveats, not caveats, but little cubbies off the main strip here. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, you can see Sleeping Beauty Castle straight ahead, and there's a little secret, not so secret anyways, that's underneath the castle. It's not a secret at all. It's a giant dragon, right? So let's go take a look at her. She's probably sleeping. Maybe we'll try to wake her up. But anyways, Sleeping Beauty Castle looks pretty nice here. Alright guys, so love that dragon, she's awesome. But anyways, we're going into Discoveryland. I kept calling it Tomorrowland earlier, but that's not what it is. So anyways, yeah, I love that dragon though. Dragon's awesome. But we are headed into, oh well, we're gonna head over here and look at Hyperspace Mountain. You can see it coming in the background over there. So let's get a little bit closer, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. Alright guys, before we talk about Hyperspace Mountain, I want to mention that Autopia is actually under refurbishment as well. So don't know how long, not really sure. But anyways, let's talk about Hyperspace Mountain. It was actually a lot of fun. Pretty good ride. I'm glad it had the soft restraints. If it had the hard, the hard over-the-shoulder collar restraints, it really would have been pretty nerving. But I'm gonna pull over here so I can talk a little bit more about it. If you don't know, this Space Mountain happens to be an actually kind of like rock and roller coaster in a way. It's actually made by Vekoma. And it has the over-the-shoulder restraints similar to Rock and Roller Coaster, but these are soft. It's like Generation 2 restraints from Vekoma. You can see the Nautilus over there, which you can go down into the Nautilus, which is a really cool thing here. You see them launching up the hill there. But yeah, it's totally different than the other Space Mountains. Pretty darn neat. I enjoyed it. Like I said, it has a Star Wars layover. You can see Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain right there. It has a Star Wars layover on it right now, which is cool. I would have liked to rode it when it was just Space Mountain, just see what it was like. But anyways, the Star Wars layover was neat. But yeah, I still enjoy the originals. You know, the one at Magic Kingdom in Orlando is my favorite. But yeah, I like the classics better. But this one's really cool, and it is noteworthy. So just wanted to talk about that for a second. And that's about it here. They do have Star Tours here, and they also have PhilharMagic. I'll probably show those to you, but I'm not going to talk too much about them. We didn't do either one of those. But I just want to talk, you know, kind of show you around. Anyways, that's about it here at Hyperspace Mountain. Alright guys, I just wanted to pull over real quick, show you the Wally and Eve. I'm a huge Wally fan, so super cool. Wally's trying to hold her hand there. I love this. I like the detail in it. It's really nice. Anyways, just wanted to show that off. Really cool. Alright guys, so if you go over here behind Hyperspace Mountain, you can see PhilharMagic over there, those little banners. And then on this side of the area, you have Star Tours. And that's pretty much it for the Discovery Land or Discovery Island. I can't remember what I don't know what it is. I'm kind of confused. So if I'm saying it wrong, just bear with me. But very, very different land. It's very different from Tomorrowland. It's got a very steampunk vibe to it. Just got that vibe to like a steampunk. That's what it feels like in here to me. But anyways, so that's about it as far as that goes. So we're gonna walk over into Fantasyland, show a few things off in there, and then yeah, we'll keep walking around and trying to check things out. All right, guys. So we made it over here to It's a Small World in Fantasyland. Pretty different, definitely different actually from their other iterations. Still really cool though. Of course, I'm not a big Small World fan, but I know a lot of people are. So, just wanted to mention that. It is a pretty cool little entrance here. That's one thing about Fantasyland. Fantasyland is completely different than other Fantasylands. It's just got a whole different vibe to it. Anyways, we're just kind of walking around, looking at some Fantasyland stuff. If you head over here left, which we'll go over there in a little bit, that's where the carousel is and everything. You can kind of see the tip of it over there. But we're going to be heading this way. We're going to go check out Casey Jr., see if its lines died down a little bit earlier. It was quite packed earlier, but things are starting to calm down a little bit. So, anyways, see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we're getting into the more familiar part of Fantasyland now. You can see the castle in the back, and then the carousel here, pretty cool. And then you have like the little small rides like Pinocchio and different rides like that. Dumbo is actually under refurbishment as well, so quite a few rides under refurbishment while we're here. But you can see the back of the castle there, pretty darn cool. But anyways, we're gonna walk over. I want to look at the closed pirates one more time before we head out. We did just miss Casey Jones just by like 10 minutes. We were headed back that way, and we stopped for some food, and then we didn't realize that the Casey Jones, the little area that it's in, closed it at 8 o'clock. So, you know, that's the way stuff goes sometimes. That's life. So maybe we had to catch that the next time we're here in a few years or whenever we come back here. So, anyways, beautiful sunset right now. Sun's going down. We're gonna head over into Adventureland over here. Check out the like I said, I want to at least show you all the entrance of pirates, and then we'll just probably wander around. I do want to talk about Phantom Manor. That's one of my things I want to talk about. But other than that, let's keep looking around here. All right, guys. So we're in Adventureland now. This is also one of my favorite areas. I really like pirate stuff, so you can probably guess that. Anyways, super cool. You can see they got one of the skulls over here too. Love it. Just awesome. But yep, over here is my beloved Pirates. Like I said, it's been closed for refurb, so didn't get to ride it. But that's okay. Anyways, I love this skull though. It looks awesome. Give you another look at it there. Super neat. But anyways, yep, Pirates is over this way. This, to be honest, like if you've never been here before, this park's layout is just a little bit confusing. I'm not gonna lie. Things are kind of laid out in a totally different way than they are at other Disney parks. You know, Disneyland, like Magic Kingdom style parks. But yeah, you can see the work walls there. So, give you a little peek over here though. You can see the, sorry, the sun is just blaring. There we go, that'll work. But yeah, you can see it's like a fort and everything. It's pretty cool. That looks pretty cool there with the sun. I like it. Anyways, we're gonna keep walking this way, kind of explore through the little caverns they got over here, and then we'll I'll talk about Indiana Jones. Don't have too much good to say about that, but we'll get to that here in a minute. Alright guys, so this is the Indiana Jones attraction here. Not really too much to say about it. It literally feels like a fair ride with really great theming. So, if you like Indiana Jones really isn't involved. I ain't figured that one out. But anyways, like I said, kind of felt like a fair ride, especially with the loop. This didn't feel like a Disney ride to me, not a bit. So, like I said, the theming was great, but not that great of a ride, actually. There's a sign through the trees there. That's a pretty cool shot. The reason I'm standing by this tree is because the sun is just blaring right now, so it's not really that good for video in the direction that I'm trying to shoot. So, I'm trying to hide here. But anyways, yep, so that's Indiana Jones. Alright guys, so you can see the train going by there. That was Big Thunder Mountain. It was actually really unique. It kind of goes under the water to get to the mountain area. So the tunnels are like super long, especially on the way back. I'm not going to spoil too much of it. But pretty fun ride. I'm going to go a little bit further down here and show you the actual mountain and stuff. Just to show you what it looks like. Alright guys, you can see the park ship here, the Molly Brown, looking quite spectacular with the Phantom Manor kind of peeking up behind her. But anyways, as I pan over here, you can see this gorgeous shot of Big Thunder Mountain. Looks quite fantastic, honestly. Pretty darn neat. Always pretty good timing too, with it going up the hill and then coming around the corner. It's just really cool. Anyways, Big Thunder was really awesome. But I don't think I like it better than the other, the California or the Orlando version. But it's still pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna head over here. You can see, like I said, Phantom Manor's kind of hanging out over there. Let's go talk about Phantom Manor for a little bit. Alright guys, so I just want to talk about a little bit about Phantom Manor. I want to give you a kind of a downwards perspective here, or upwards perspective I should say. Pretty darn neat. This is actually my favorite ride on property. It's pretty cool. I'm just coming over this way so I can get you a better view. Just trying to back up here a little bit. But yeah guys, so one thing I really liked about this was it's got a lot of the same elements as Haunted Mansion's. but it has completely different scenes. Some aspects are just totally different. So you can hear big thunder going on behind me. But anyways, just really awesome. Great ambiance, everything's just fantastic. And Vincent Price actually, the normal voice for the Haunted Mansion actually makes an appearance too. So that's really cool. Anyways, I'm sure you guys might have watched POVs. If you haven't, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you. I wouldn't spoil it for yourself either. I would just come and enjoy it if you ever come here to the park. But regardless, Phantom Manor was awesome. Like I said, I think this is my favorite ride on Disneyland Paris property. So, pretty darn cool. Absolutely love it. And with that, guys, I think we went all around Disneyland Paris here, including the studio park, and I really hope that you enjoyed. You can see that we're looking back on the Disneyland Paris Hotel down Main Street. Pretty awesome view right now. We are standing here by the castle. You can see we are right underneath of it. Pretty darn cool, guys. But anyways, that is going to do it here from Disneyland Paris Resort. I really hope you enjoyed the video. As always, you can follow me on my Instagram at Daily Theme Park Photos. You can also follow me on Twitter at Corey Mathery. And you can also follow me on TikTok at Corey Says Yo, if you're so inclined. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed the video. We enjoyed our time here at Disneyland Paris. It's not really up there with the 2 US parks in my opinion. I actually enjoyed Alton Towers better as well. Alton Towers has been my favorite park on this trip so far. So, really awesome. Disneyland Paris is very cool though. I highly recommend coming here if you're anywhere near Paris. And just make sure you come check it out if you ever get the chance. It really is nice. Favorite ride here is Phantom Manor. Just awesome. I loved it. Kind of a sleeper ride I thought was really cool was the Crush's coaster. You know, the Turtle Crush from Nemo. That coaster was really fun. We waited an hour for that and it was totally worth it. That was a really fun ride. Rock and Roller Coaster was great. Hyperspace Mountain was good. Big Thunder Mountain was cool. So Pirates was closed. Yeah, it was closed. You know me and my Pirates. But anyways, I'm just kidding. I'm not really upset. But alright guys, Disneyland Paris was fun. I hope you had a fun time watching my video. That's gonna do it. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic evening.